Myths and beliefs are what I want to talk to you about today. I often speak about the importance of understanding mythology and the power of mythology, and we really do not understand that on a number of levels, mostly because it's so built into our consciousness. But all of this work that I do on mythology is about ultimately taking you to the place where you can begin to perceive your own myths, your own psychology. We call them beliefs. But essentially, they're myths about who you think you are. For example, suppose you have a sense of low self-esteem, like being a wallflower, or I'm not this kind of person. I'm not that. You'll find that in deep meditation and exploration, that in fact those are just stories. Now, when I say they're just stories, what I mean is they're just stories that somebody told you. They're not facts. Okay, a fact would be like gravity. Like I take this piece and I drop it, that's a fact. But that you're not an attractive person, for example, is not a fact. That you are a wallflower, or you're shy, or you're afraid. These, for the most part, are not facts. And so what that puts them in the category of is mythologies or beliefs. Oftentimes they're beliefs that come to us from our parents, from our grandparents, school, religion, different ways in which people say, oh, you are this kind of person. Here's one that people have a lot. I have to be a good boy, or I have to be a good girl. And so we live in these mythologies, these boxes. They're just like, and we're kind of looking through and we're like, oh, hello. Yes, well, I'm this kind of person, and and we don't even recognize that they're myths, but in fact they are. So the power of mythology, A, is the power that it has to grab your psyche, grab you by the neck, and take control, and B, to obfuscate or hide the fact that it is in fact a mythology, not actual truth. So today we're just talking about and starting to just format your brain around the idea that myths and the power of myth is simply the power that it has to put a box or a prison around your life. And myths are not just great myths like the great religious myths that are out there, or different belief systems that are out there. Not just that, but they go down to the minute level, to the individual level, to you, where the mythology, the belief system, even about your identity, about who and what you are and what you believe, becomes the limitation. It becomes the prison. It becomes the box. This is why it's so important to study and pay attention to mythology and the power that mythologies have in your life. They basically have the ability to camouflage themselves as facts instead of what they really are, which is simply beliefs, myths, and stories about you.